All right, welcome to the work session Monday morning post Make One event. Super excited that you're here. These are always recorded unlisted in case you want to work alongside at your given time. We're going to start off with a little bit of one of my favorites, Anthony Trucks in Growth Day, to get us fired up and ready to work.
When it comes to you seeking and finding your purpose, when we were kids, we had this amazing visual of what could be done, right? Most of us. I didn't have much, but a lot of people are given like, you could be an astronaut, you could be a teacher, and all this stuff is here. And as we get older, we start kind of going into the certain school, and then we have a certain group of friends, then we have a certain career we go to, and we get dialed and dialed and dialed that career. And then after a while, all we see is this, is all we see. And we go, what's my purpose? And what I believe is our purpose exists out here still. If you weren't locked into it here, if you haven't trained your focus on that thing, it exists in this area outside of what you're seeing. So what you're going is, I can't see it. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to find it. And I go, yeah. Truth is, the thing that you're probably meant to do if you haven't found this just yet, it's down the road a few forks away. I think that we go down these forks in a road and we are met with this directional thing. If I can go here, 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 here. And I sit there and I go, but I don't know which way to go. Should I go be a teacher? Should I go be a coach? Should I start my own business? And then I was all these forks. And what we do is go, well, I don't want to go the wrong way. So let me just sit here and wait till it clarifies itself. And then we sit there for years. I'm just going to keep doing this because it pays the bills and I'll dabble here. We never go down the fork in the road. And so we sit there and go, but I realize in my life, well, the best thing I can do is go down one, just go. And this is where I think it's powerful to chase your passion in this manner. Because here's the thing, there are a lot of people who they don't have this question you have of how do I find my purpose? They're just not passionate about stuff except for their family, their kids, and then they'll do whatever they got to do, a regular job that they don't love because it allows them to be free to go home and have fun with their family and do their trips, right? And if they love that, great. But if you're a person that's like, I am passionate, well, you can't quell the passion, you got to chase it. And typically it's scary. I don't know what to do, if it's the right thing to go. But I tell people you have to go down the path of chasing the passion at first. What I realize is most people are successful in any capacity doing something. They have gone down past the point where most people.
Oh, I got interrupted. Hi, Sandra. Oh, that's where it ends. Okay. I forgot it cuts off right there. Okay, I'm excited to be
My
here.
computer forever. I'm sorry I was late.
No, that's all right. Okay, I'm going to do some updates later for the team, so I like have the urge to tell you everything about event right now, but we will not do that. So, I'll do
Good idea.
I'll schedule a Zoom and get anybody on that wants to come. So, but right now I need to work. I need to do follow up. So, one piece,
I, I dove in with 18 invites this morning.
awesome. Okay, that's super incredible.
Sorry.
One piece of advice for you and anybody who follows along with this recording is one of my main takeaways is I need to get more direct about things that I'm passionate about that will lead towards this business. So I grew my Instagram just doing like love quotes and something you share to your spouse. And I can connect with people and they can connect with me, but like no one knows if I come into their inbox that I help people with peptides, muscle, hydration, longevity, building a business. So I'm coming at them kind of in the dark. And so my one of my biggest goals, I'm going to have ChatGPT help me figure out like three or four things that I talk about consistently. And one can still be family is your most important work on earth and love and all that, but it's going to be also nutrition and the importance of muscle growth and then yeah, and do that on my Instagrams because I'm not doing that. So, but one piece of advice is I already did like three reels since I was at the Make One event that were not like, you're the most incredible girl in the world, and it gets shared and gets 500,000 views, but sharing like some of the unknown dangers of Ozempic are dot dot dot, and I get like 3,000 views, not 500,000, but there's comments and there's conversation, and I've talked about the business, and one of them I was real vulnerable about losing a business. I just got a DM from a guy that said I just lost $100 million business, not in direct sales, and went into bankrupt, and I'm lost trying to find what my purpose is and how to provide for my family. Isn't that the best prospect in the world?
Oh my gosh,
Right.
yes.
But that only happened because I got specific and bold about talking about why I'm working so hard, what I'm striving for, why this work is important. So That
Can
was
I,
my
I
biggest
say I
takeaway.
think I have maybe the opposite problem. I need to remember to talk more about my life and who I am outside of this business because literally if you look at my stories or my posts, it's like this, like they
No
might
one
think
knows.
I do.
Yeah, no one knows who you are so much. I had that
Right.
conversation with Jared McDonald as well. I was like, everybody knows that you help women over 40, but I was like, I told him because we were walking back from lunch and he was on a video chat with his wife and kid, and he like introduced us. I was like, Jared, I've known you now for over a month, probably a month and a half. I had no idea what your wife looks like and how many kids you have. Just being honest with you. And he's like, oh, wow. And I was like, that's how you're gonna really connect with people too. Like you're the expert in what you do, but you have to do that. So we'll do more training and stuff on that later. But right now, let's get some content in our social media. I'm gonna spend like 5 minutes. I'll put some testimonials up because I haven't done that for like 4 days. So I'm gonna get some testimonials. Okay, what I'm gonna go do right now is, and I didn't do this over the weekend just because I was present at the event. So you decide what's gonna be the best thing for you. It's gonna be basically making new conversations, just starting conversations with people. I'm specifically gonna go to all my posts and my stories for the last 24 hours because that's all you can see. And I'm just gonna start as many new conversations in like let's do 15 minutes till 12-ish. I'm going to start as many new conversations as I can. The important thing is to make people feel seen or heard and ask open-ended questions so you can just start a conversation with them. Make it about them. Hey, Amber, right now we're starting new conversations until
Okay.
like 10 minutes.
Okay.
It can be just through your Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to all the comments and views on my posts and stories for the last little bit because I've ignored that during the travel. So,
Okay.
okay. Okay, I'm gonna move on to, let's see, we got a half hour. I'm gonna do 10 minutes and try to get 10 invites, and then I really need to do 20 minutes of follow-ups because we have our group starting that Jared's running. Just a little info if you're participating in the Jupe group, Jared and I are running. Um, so they have to order to come in. You are welcome to bring them in without ordering, but there was a little mishap on when Jared was creating the group. He clicked a thing that, like, we put questions like who invited you here? Did you order your peptides? So we have to look at that before we let them in. And he's been doing lives in there last week. But when he did an invite, he hit invite all, which you can do from your phone. You don't have to click them, and everybody gets invited. And he was thinking he would have to let them in once they ordered it. If you invite someone and you hit the invite button, if they click accept, they come right in. They don't have to answer the questions. So he's got like 400 people in there, at least over the weekend. And so he's been doing a live videos and saying, order here, and he'll put his link. But I want you to know that you don't have to worry about your clients ordering through his link as long as they've already ordered and enter in an order. Does that make sense? I want to make sure no one feels like he's trying to take people away from them. Like I only have maybe 5 people so far committed, but they've placed their order and I've added them in. So whether they see that, and he does say in the thing like, or if you haven't ordered, let them know. But his link is in there. But it's not. I want you to know that it's not trying to take people's things. If they've created an account with you, what even if they clicked his link and they've already have an account with you and they ordered, they already have an account with you and it goes through you anyway. So I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Because when I first said it, I was like, oh crap. Um, I have people in here. I don't want people thinking, because Jared's like one of my best friends now, but that's not the reason why. Is he just hit all and like 400 people came in that haven't ordered. So he's using that group in the pre-phase to get them on board and ordering. And so I want to make sure you guys knew about that. So I'm going to send 10 new invites and then I'm going to do follow-ups. One thing I'm going to share with you guys as well, Justin always says, be where the leaders are. I want you to, because you guys are here with me, to try to commit to come to next year. Like I've been to 14 years of body events. It was 10 times what that was. And like our upline Jordan, his first thing he got up there with, and he's just like, I love Jesus. And like when we had a one-on-one talk with Justin, he's like, he could be saying all these things like we're going to crush it and we're going to get $1 billion in sales. He just looked at Jared and I, because we're the same, we're LDS, and he's like, I've been called. God showed me that my greatest way to minister to humans on this earth is in this business. And I was just like, I have the chills right now. My hair is like literally standing up. So I want you guys to commit to going there and like make a goal to bring as many people as you possibly can. Gabby was in here right before we started. And she's like, how do we, like, if any of our friends, if they just sat in that room, like they'd be all in and their life will be completely changed. Um, I'll even show, I've never had I've had a desire to be like, oh, it'd be cool if my dad came here or my mom to summits. But like, I don't know how we're doing it, but all 5 of my kids and my mom and dad are coming to make 2 or whatever they call it, because I want my kids sitting in that room. I want my mom and dad there. And so let's do everything we can this year. It's going to be super exciting, but let's get to our invites. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to do 10 invites and I'm going to follow up for that group because that group is starting. So, okay. And then, oh, I just put in the team page also our upline. They're doing the Monday night or the corporate Monday night call. They're going to go over all the updates. So I don't think we need to reiterate it and do it 2 times. Do it with the team and do it with that. So just plan on everybody getting on the corporate one and learning there. And then if we have questions, we can rehash later. So, okay. Just another piece of advice, real quick. I'm doing all voice text, even on initiating my conversations. So he was from Roden and Fields. There was only two guys in the top 12. And so I had to meet the other guy. Seven of them were from our Beachbody team, from Lindsay's downline of the top 12 in the company. But one was a male. So I met him. He's this Hawaiian guy with tattoos, just the coolest vibe. He had a gold suit, him and his boys that came on the at the party. And I was like, "How do you do it? What are you doing?" And he's like, he's the top sales in Roden and Field. He was the top sales in Roden and Fields, and he's a full-time truck driver. And he just said, I'm on the road all day, so I just voice text every single person, making new connections and inviting. And just by doing that, I'm the top sales. I never respond with a text ever. It's always voice text. Hey, what's up? I saw you follow my reel. What's up? Hey, I heard you're my new follower. Like, thanks for following me. Where are you from? What can I help you with? And it's just always just high energy, just voice texting everybody. And so they feel connected with him. He can figure out by asking questions what their goals are and be like, this is what you need to do. Hop on board. And so I'm going to strive to do my best that I possibly can to always do voice text. So there'll be sometimes copy and paste, but even in by sending out my new invites, usually I copy and paste like, "Hey, thanks for the follow. Where are you from?" I'm just walking around my room here, just voice texting them. So that's my plan. Oh, you're muted, Amber.
So where do I find the information on what they did new to the lean?
So, who was it? Someone posted it in our team page. It's a short video clip of the two ingredients. I think it's in the copy and pasted updates that I gave as well, but there's two new
Okay.
ingredients that they added to it.
Okay.
And Alan explained, or Mark Bartlett explained what they're for. I'm not very good at that stuff, but it is in that video.
Okay.
So, and I've even had some of my people that haven't been selling yet that have been on Lean that was, I can't remember, one of them is CO something, whatever. And they're like, that's so awesome that they added that to Lean.
COQ10.
Yes. They're like, that's going to be so good. And in that video, he explains why they added it, what its purpose is, what it does in the
Okay.
process. So
I was impressed. I actually heard of that before.
yeah, good job. I've heard of it. I had no idea what it was though. So
Well, I can't say I know what it is, but I've heard of it. It's pretty cool. And Scotty, I'm gonna have to listen to the recording for tonight's call because I have
okay.
to time. Don't know if they're gonna address the concerns I sent to you via Messenger though.
Yeah, I'll
'Cause-
get to that and see what it is.
yeah, that's cool.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna spend the last 15 minutes now doing these follow-ups for this group. I got a list on my notes that's different than my regular list. Okay, just a piece of advice. I got to send this guy my link real quick so I don't forget. Doing my follow-ups. He hadn't responded to my last message, so it's important to follow up. Um, He's like, thank you. I just arrived back from Tampa. I'll have time tomorrow to finish watching the videos I received from you. Looking forward to seeing what's available for peptides. I'm launching our second franchise gym location this year and would like to offer peptides for any members that would be interested. I'll keep you posted over the next day or so. So I sent a 2-minute voice clip, just my excitement about the science behind these peptides and how mind-blowing it is that we have all natural peptides, and that I'm excited that he wants to get them into the clients of his gym franchises. But then be very direct with people. I said, hey, I know you didn't listen to the video yet, but I believe the very next best step for you will be to order them for yourself and experience them for yourself so you can then go out and be able to share them more boldly and confidently. And I recommended one of these two, like give them option A or B. Option A, do I do option A, do the muscle and metabolic collection. It's fit, lean, and hydrated. And I told them what I do. I was like, fit, dude, it's 4 times more protein synthesis than a whey protein shake, and like 54% more endurance than on creatine and other supplements. And lean is targets visceral fat. 100% of the fat loss came from. So I just did basic two little things for each one. And so that's one collection. Or you could do what I did. That's how I worded it. And I got all 6 of them. And it's called the Peak Performance. And if you get all 6, it discounts it. You can experience all of them before. So I gave them 2 options. And I think that's a big thing that I've been lacking in is I've been getting people on just lean. And sometimes they're not feeling what they want to feel. But I know when someone's on hydrated lean and that they're feeling better. Another tip that Jared taught me, because Jared has 80% of his clients on auto ship, and he tells them um, he says the human clinical trials were done over a course of 20 weeks. And so if you want to see results like that are in the human clinical trials, you need to do at least 3 months. And then he shares it's 10% off on the subscribe and save. And then when you get to month 4, you get 20% off. So he's setting them up for long-term use and using multiple, not just using one. Okay, want to share that little tip. Um, we got 3 minutes left. I'll send a couple more messages and we'll wrap this up. All right, we are on the hour, so we are going to wrap up. So I still have on these follow-ups 8 more. So I'm going to do 8 more follow-ups. I personally and Laura's doing this every day. I'm going to go live on my Facebook. I was going to go into the team page and share everything I'm excited about, but I'm going on my Facebook, my public Facebook, to share everything that I'm super excited about. And I want you to work. I mean, watch it sometime if you want to see what I'm talking about or what I'm excited about. But then I highly suggest you guys do that as well. Like I see some of the things where I wasn't doing that good, just going through the motions, copy and paste without really sharing, really excited about what we're doing. So I'm gonna go do that public on my Facebook right now after I do these follow-ups because my follow-ups are more important. Um, yes, Amber.
How do I transfer my money I need to refresh your course on how to transfer my money from my office to my bank account.
Yeah, so you already have it in your My PayQuicker account, right? You can
Yeah,
access
yeah.
that. If you go into some of the settings above, it'll say transfer, connect your bank account, you connect your checking and routing number,
Okay, I've
and then
already
you
got,
can transfer it. It takes like 3 to 5 days once you click transfer.
okay,
And then remember, you can only do 4 transfers a month, just so you know in the future. And that's in the $3 fee that there is. And just a reminder as well, the $3 fee, you get paid a $3 if you're on subscribe and save over $100.
okay. And
So
then this is my month to do my 20% off. So I'm like, ugh, I really do want to get the package. So I
yeah,
think I'm just gonna cancel my subscribe and just get the package because I mean, I would only have to pay 100 and something 90 for the package with the 20% off, but I want the other package.
the peak. Okay, here's what I would do. If you want to
Okay,
keep your 20, I think it's smarter that you keep your 20%,
okay,
okay? But I do understand you want the Peak Performance Plus because you get 10% earned towards the trip and $100 off of your next make event.
yeah,
So there's value in like everyone that was at the event with us, the Make One, bought it. Like all 10 of us bought it. Like I could see it in my office because they're like, we need the $100 off. We're going on that trip and I want 10% earned towards that trip. So what one of them did, I'm keeping my stuff on, but I'm just ordering extra, but it's something I could do right now. But one of them, they can't. They're like, I can't get my muscle metabolic and order Peak Performance Plus. It was Laura. So what Laura did is she changed it to just hydrated because she's drinking more hydrated anyway.
okay,
Like 40, I think that one's the $49. And then she kept her subscribe and save on $49 and then ordered the Peak Performance Plus. Does that make
I mean,
sense?
No,
okay. So I want to keep something on the subscribe and save.
Yeah, so that's what she did is because she has focused, lean, fit, and hydrated on subscribe and save, but she didn't want to have that on subscribe and save and order all 6 again.
Right. That
So
makes sense.
she went and edited, took everything off except hydrated. So she still has a subscribe and save. So she'll hit 20% off and she'll get 20% off on her hydrated. And so it's like 30 something versus
Yeah.
40. And then she ordered the whole package.
but when she adds her other things back onto the subscribe and save, she'll have to start all over with those products because it's per product, right? It's not.
No, it's just that you have a subscribe and save order.
So
So
it's
this is
the
my,
person is subscribed and saves, not the product?
No, it doesn't matter if you can, for example, let's say you're on hydrate. Let's just give a scenario. You're on hydrated, you're on month 2. You're like, I can't afford hydrated and lean, and I want to do lean. So you go in, edit, you add lean, take off hydrated. The next month that lean comes off, you're on month 3. And then let's say the next month you're like, oh, I don't really need lean. You go in, edit, add fit, take off lean, or add them both, or have them both. Now you're on month 4. As long as you don't cancel your subscribe and
okay,
save.
okay. So
So
this is
some-
my month where I save like 20%.
Yeah.
So,
I would just edit it to like one product that you love or might use
Yeah.
more than once in a day. Like if I were to do that, I have 2 boxes of hydrated anyway. I would just take everything off if I needed to, but keep one energized because I order 2 a month anyway. order my Peak Performance Plus one time. I still have high energized on auto ship, so I still have that subscribe and save.
So someone really could do, say, hydrated, unsubscribe and stay save for 3 months, and they'd get the 10% off. And then the fourth month, they could add the other 5 products and automatically get 20% off.
Yep, absolutely.
That makes
Holy
no business
crap.
sense.
Dadgum.
That makes no business sense whatsoever. Oh,
Dadgum.
man.
No, it makes 100%.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Not the people.
So
Well,
can
think
I do,
about-
can I do that this month then?
Yeah.
So I can take everything off and just do the, oh, shoot.
No. You can't take
No.
everything off because that's only a one time. You'd be canceling your subscribe and save, and now you have just a one-time order.
Okay, so can I take everything off and add the package?
No, because the package, if you're doing the Peak Performance Plus, is only a one-time order.
Oh, okay, all
So
right,
keep one thing on there.
okay.
The other problem then is
Yeah, so
I
know
already
it's-
ordered mine.
I'm going to
And-
teach you because you say it's not a smart business thing. It really is. If you know
Yeah.
business, even if someone is using one product month after
Yeah.
month, they could use one product forever. Let's say it's $49. They're making $49.
Mhm.
But then they're like, okay, I'm going to get 20% off now. I'm going to go order Peak Performance, all 6 of them. That's like,
Yeah.
I don't know the number. It's like 375. That customer, even though it's discounted, let's say, I don't know that I should know the number exactly, but let's say it's 425, but the discount makes it 350. They now
Mhm.
have a customer that gives them 49 a month. That turns into a customer that brings in 350 a month.
Okay, I see that. It
Yeah,
just didn't make sense when you don't know it. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense at all. It doesn't make any sense because no other company that I know of does it that way, like that a customer. surprise.
In a way, and I'm going to challenge your thinking a little bit because this is where you expand your how you can think about
That's
your
fine.
business. Every other network marketing company charges you a monthly fee, and you automatically get 25% discount. And that fee is like $15. With Beachbody, they pay $15. They automatically get 25% off.
mhm.
Right here, we're not.
Oh, well,
charging
I'm
any-
thinking like Amazon or
Yeah.
you buy
Yeah,
stuff
we're changing the way affiliate marketing works.
Oh, that's cool. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Now here's the
Yeah,
other
that's
problem is I didn't know all this and
Yeah.
no mention of points, there's nothing, and I bought my ticket, but I didn't know about that there was 2 separate. When it was first announced, it was Peak Performance and a little plus sign that didn't make any sense.
I'll tell you something.
So
I'm going to here's my to-do list. I'm sending a message to Justin Sarah today.
I just don't know what to do with that.
So did you order a package already, or you just ordered your summit? Or not your summit?
I ordered that Peak Performance the same time you guys, when you added Gabby, with the Peak Performance and did the whole thing. I did it. I'm going on month 3 already.
Okay, but I mean, did you order the Peak Performance Plus that was announced this
Oh,
week?
no, because to buy a double package. I didn't know about all this stuff you just
Yeah.
explained.
So I'm going to ask a question. In your case of you already bought a ticket to the event, I'm going to ask just in general, hey, if I have someone that got excited, ordered their ticket, but they want the Peak Performance Plus to get $100 off the ticket, 10% earned towards the Mexico trip, can you at customer service, if they did it reverse, reimburse them $100 towards their ticket? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't have a clue. I literally bought it within 5 minutes of you posting.
That's all right. But I'll ask that question either way, because it could be a thing in the future where it's like, okay, Sandra wants $100 off of her ticket that she bought and 10% towards the trip. I'll ask that specific example. If Sandra goes and cancels her or modifies her order because she doesn't want double order, gets maybe like hydrated or focused alone, orders that one time, can we go reimburse the $100 towards that trip that she bought or the ticket?
I was chatting with Alma a little bit this morning. I'll make this really quick, but she mentioned like, well, could you like cancel your your conference ticket, get reimbursed for that one, purchase the Peak, and then order.
I'm gonna bring that up.
The other problem is it could take 30 days to get that
Yeah,
initial.
I'm gonna bring that up because it would be just smarter to be like, hey, they just were super excited, jumped the gun. Let's reimburse them $100, not do all
That's
the.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll ask that question.
I am totally excited.
All right. Well, I'm glad you girls were here with me today.
Thank you.
Okay. Yep. See ya.